It's Sleeper 800, and I'm back with another PBR battle. And today I've got a guest narrator. It's Bailey! Hi, Bailey. And her jacket's off because her cold is gone. And she's just looking at me like, why are you talking to me? There's no one else here. You're so stupid. So, I've got my Trick Room team again, Ted. And I've been working on another team. Well, I've had it for a while, but I've been wanting to show you. And it's not completely ready. It's got one filler Pokemon still, so because the Pokemon I'm going to use is Tangrowth, because it's a mono Generation 4 team, because I like Generation 4, so yeah, anyway, back to this battle. So I lead off with, what else would I lead off with? Hariyama and Bronzong. So I go for Fake Out on Infernape with Hariyama, so that Bronzong is protected from Fire-type attacks. Even though it's got an Oka Berry, it still doesn't take them the best. And Dragonite, for some reason, goes for Fire Blast. So, at first I thought this guy was kind of cool, running like a special Dragonite or something, you know? But, yeah, as you'll see, he's not the most creative person. So after the Oka Berry, it does not even a 4th damage. So I'm able to get my Trick Room up. So now I just go for a Light Screen to basically make Fire Blast just as useless as when the Oka Berry was there. And then I go for Cross Chop on Infernape with Hariyama, but it misses! And he goes for another Fire Blast, and it doesn't miss, which made me so mad, and now Bailey's gonna go bite that stupid Dragonite, cause yeah, my dog would go attack a big dragon that looks like Barney, but, yeah, so Bronzong gets burned, and then he goes for Close Combat with Infernape on Hariyama, who has literally, like, base 60 defenses, and it does not even half from a stab 120 fighting type attack, so, yeah, Eevee training, dude, yeah. So I go for Zen Headbutt, even though I'm burned, he's at -1 defense, so I still take him out even from there. Bailey, what do you want? What do you want? You want to say something? Yeah, my bird's in here too, he's like chirping, I don't know if you hear that. Stop checking the keyboard. Okay, so I go for Thunder Punch on what? Okay, I did not know Hariyama was bigger than Dragonite. Yeah, that's weird. But what's also weird is that he's using Hyper Beam on... never mind. What is this guy thinking? People, like, noobs love Hyper Beam. It's just like, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam. And this guy's no exception. He's got 2 Pokemon that know Hyper Beam, at least, that I saw. So, I took out... what did I take out? I can't even remember. Oh, yeah, I took out his Infernape, so he sends in Salamence. And I know a Fire-type attack is probably coming, because Salamences are known for, like, Flamethrower and stuff, so I figure now is a good time to switch in Azumarill to show him. And I actually get to show off Azumarill in this battle, yay! And I said him, even though Scoops is a girl. Okay. So, as I suspected, there's a Fire-type attack, so, yippee. And I was really glad that Scoops didn't get burned, so... yeah. So I go for Thunder Punch, but I've been intimidated. Well, Hariyama's been intimidated, so it does, like, 0.00 damage. But Azumarill has it, so bam! Ice Punch, one-shotted, quad-effective attack from Azumarill. Right there. And the dragon's just like, no! Now I have to go back to my opera career! Okay, what was that? I don't know. Well, he goes for Fire Blast. And Hariyama has Thick Fat instead of Guts, because this is a Walling Hariyama, which I think is kind of cool. I don't see too many of them. Anyway, so Fire Blast does nothing. And then the Twisted Dimensions go down, so... yeah, I'm kind of getting off topic a little bit. And then here comes Sceptile, but Sceptile just goes for Hyper Beam. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. Like I told you. And it does, like, nothing. Yeah. And then he actually gets sort of intelligent and uses Outrage. And Outrage kills Hariyama because it's Outrage from Dragonite on a Hariyama with less than 1/4 health left. And now my voice just got kind of boring, yeah. Yeah, I have this teacher, Miss Doll, and we were talking about how her voice is so boring in Advisory, which is like homeroom. And she just, like, is so monotone that when even when she's happy, she's just like, nyeh, 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 nyeh. But anyway, back to this battle. So, this Sceptile just got murdered by Ice Punch, and then my light screen goes down, so I'm very unhappy because I no longer have protection. Protection is good, kids. Just remember that. So now I send in my very specially defensive Torterra against a Dragonite. And, yeah, this Torterra is going to have Rock Slide because of the Dragonites and everything. But its moveset is Curse, Synthesis, Wood Hammer, and Earthquake. So I'm replacing Synthesis with Rock Slide because it'd be more useful. So Outrage murders Azumarill, and Azumarill's just like, no, I'm so cute, I'm Sleeper 800's favorite Pokemon. Ugh, I'm just having major voice cracks. And then Torterra just starts swearing at Dragonite for killing its friend, even though Torterra and Torkoal are the ones who are supposed to be paired together, because well, Protect and Earthquake, yeah, I don't know. Although Bronzong works too, because he doesn't get affected at all by Earthquake, because he has Levitate, because I'm a noob, and I chose not to have Heatproof, even though Heatproof is the cooler ability. Yeah, I don't know. So he decides to be emo and hit himself in the face with Confusion. And then I hit him with my Hammer of Woodiness, and it does nothing. Well, it does a fair amount, considering I'm at +1 from a Torterra, even though he quad resists it. And since Bronzong is burned, his metal headiness doesn't kill. He turns himself metal and, like, smacks his face into him. I don't know. And then Dragonite decides that he wants to use some common sense and use Fire Blast on Torterra. But specially defensive Torterra for the win! Yes! Yes, I love specially defensive Torterra. It's awesome. So, another Wood Hammer, which is quad resisted by Dragonite, does the job, and it takes him down. So, that was a pretty good battle against a guy who had absolutely no idea what he was doing. So, see you next time. Subscribe, watch more videos. Chaos Platoon. Yeah. Hi, Sid. Yeah, shout out. Bye. Popsicles, I guess. And, yeah, just bye. Not even gonna bother.